Yo, what's up everyone? Treyman1 here, and I'm back, guys. It's been so long since I've uploaded on the Pokemon Sun Moon anime, or just uploaded in general, but I'm back, guys. Back with a new video, back with a new review, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Aether arc. Apologies for not making a video in quite a long time, guys. I've been quite busy lately, but I am here to review this episode, and I'm especially excited for the next episode because Professor Kukui is going to be getting married, it seems. So that's going to be interesting. But let me go ahead and give my thoughts overall on this arc. I'll be going by most of the episodes. Like, if it's something like the teleport episode, I probably won't talk too much on that one. But I'll be giving my thoughts on most of these episodes and what I thought about the arc as a whole. Overall, I thought the start of this arc was truly amazing. I mean, we got introduced to Nephi, and that's basically when the arc first started. Nephi got introduced. Ash was taking care of Nephi. I talked about this in my review over that episode, but I think that's the one that got taken down recently, so I'll go over this real quick. Ash got Nephi in that episode, basically. And I believe Nephi, overall, in the series has grown quite a lot. I really enjoyed Nephi. Overall, for the start of this arc, I believe it was really good. We got to end up going to the Aether Foundation in the anime, meeting Professor Burnett, Lusamine, Faba, Wick, all of these characters. And overall, these characters had a great impact. For Ash versus Gladion, this battle was truly amazing in my opinion. It wasn't as good as Ash versus Misty or Ash versus Olivia, but overall for the battle itself, it was a really good battle, and especially crazy because this is the first time that Ash lost in the Sun and Moon series. It took to episode 47 for Ash to get his first loss, which is crazy. Overall, I think this battle was truly animated beautifully, and overall, just really like Savali's. Gladion calls it Savali, but it's really Type No back then. Overall, shows off Type No's true power and how amazing it was in the episode. I really did enjoy this episode quite a lot. As for the Sleepover episode, that's where we really started getting into the plot, because in the Ash vs. Gladion episode, we first got introduced to Lily's backstory and why she can't touch Pokemon. Basically, it was because of the Pokemon Ultra Beast Nihilego. It came out and grabbed Lily. She was terrified, and Savali actually tried to save Lily. But Lily saw it differently. She thought Savali was attacking. And basically, this is the reason why Lily lost her memories. And basically, because the Ultra Beast sucks your memory away. So Lily basically lost her memory on why she couldn't touch Pokemon. Which, she gets reintroduced to that memory in the Sleepover episode. And, well, not just the Sleepover episode, but the one after that, too, where they were having a sleepover, and Nephi accidentally teleports Lily to Savali, and Lily just straight up has a fear of Savali again, and cannot touch not a single Pokemon. And this was just crazy. In my opinion, after the sleepover episode is where things really started to pick up, because the episode after that, Lily was once reunited with Savali. Actually, it turns out that Faba seems to be the villain instead of Lusamine this time around, so it's not like the game. It's not like Sun and Moon. As for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Lusamine is also really not the villain. So I believe this is following Ultra's plot, where maybe Faba might be the villain. I haven't fully finished Ultra yet, so I just have to wait to see on that one. As for Lily, though, poor Lily, she was terrified. She couldn't even touch Vulpix. But through this episode, Lily really showed her confidence. She was able to touch Savali when she remembered that Savali was actually the one who saved Lily. And oh my gosh, this episode was amazing. Ash literally football tackled Faba. Ash was not playing. And then it was just so amazing overall, this episode. And it was really crazy to see that, like, Ash being so, protective of Lily, because, they're really good friends. And Gladion, I think I need to rewatch this episode, but yeah, Gladion, he was really protective too, but I don't really remember too much scenes from Gladion. But as for the next episode, Faba ends up taking Nephi, and this is basically where Nephi becomes Cosmonium. And I felt so bad for Nephi here, because it was so sad seeing Nephi all quiet and small. Basically, Faba uses Nephi to try to bring back Nihilego, like he did in the past. Basically, in this episode, Nihilego comes and takes Lusamine. Lusamine jumps in front of the Ultra Beast to save not only Lily, but even Gladion, her two children, so that they wouldn't get taken by the Ultra Beast. Once Lusamine was sucked into the Ultra Wormhole, it was so shocking to see this, because Lusamine was such a caring person in this anime, and I was not expecting to see her get taken into the Ultra Beast wormhole. And now this actually had me believing that the Ultra Beast form of Lusamine was going to appear. At first I didn't think it was going to appear because it seemed like they weren't leading up to it with how Lusamine was acting. But it turns out it still happened, and I really like the way that they handled the way that Lusamine got turned into the Ultra Beast form. It was really crazy seeing that happen. Because Lusamine was taken into the Ultra Wormhole, this caused Lily to go serious mode. She changed it to her Z form and wanted to go save her mother. I really liked how she changed it to her Z mode to save her mother, just to show like she's serious now. Like this is it's no more time to play around. It's time for Lily to get serious. Gladion is also going with Savali. By this point, yes, Savali Type No has evolved into Savali. And both Gladion, Lily, and Savali. And Savali all ride off to Cosmonium Canyon, where they go look for the Altar of the Sun so that they can reunite with their mother. While they're doing this, Ash and the others are trying to figure out what's going on with Nephi, since Nephi is now Cosmonium. They basically are trying to figure out how can they save Nephi or bring Nephi back to being how Nephi originally was. And basically, they end up getting nervous for Lily and the others. So, since she didn't come to school. So they end up going to Vast-Pony Canyon as well. While Ash and the others were heading to Vast-Pony Canyon, Lily and Gladion end up getting into a battle with Totem Como. And I really liked how Lily and Gladion were battling here. Gladion is like the brawn and Lily is the brains. Gladion was the one doing the attacking while Lily was thinking of smart strategies like to use change type Nolan into a like certain type that's super effective. I really like how these two work together, and they ended up taking on the totem Pokemon. Sadly, Gladion and Lily didn't get a Z crystal, but I guess it is what it is. Since Gladion took on Totem Como, I think this may leave for Ash taking on maybe Totem Ribombe. Because, you know, you have to get one totem, you have to get one Z crystal from the totem Pokemon, then one from the Kahuna. So I can see Ash taking on Totem Ribombe since Gladion has already taken on Totem Como. That would be very interesting for when Ash does take on his trials in Pony Island. Overall, they all end up meeting up afterwards and heading to the Altar of the Sun. At the Altar of the Sun, Ash and the others end up meeting with Tapu Koko and the other Tapus as well. Here's where the Tapus do some type of ritual to try to get for Cosmonium to turn into the legendary Pokemon, and to get Ash's Z Crystal to go from being the regular Z Crystal to the Z Power. Ash's Z Ring from becoming the regular Z Ring to the Z Power Ring. And I actually liked how they actually are involved in the bringing of Solgaleo, because in the games they aren't really seen too much except for when you go to catch them. Except for Tapu Koko, of course, since he saves you from falling off the bridge. But I really do like how the anime uses the Tapus, to help bring out the legendary Pokemon. Once the Tapu finish singing their song, a beam comes out and ends up hitting Cosmonium, then turning Cosmonium into Solgaleo itself. Solgaleo then opens up a Ultra Wormhole. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Ash actually gets the Solgaleo MZ in this scene. And I was really not expecting him to get the Solgaleo MZ here, because I didn't know that, he was really going to get it. This made me think that Ash was really going to catch Solgaleo, but now I don't think that's going to happen. They end up opening up an Ultra Wormhole and then heading to the Ultra Space where Lusamine is. So, basically, I really do like how this scene was animated. The Ultra Space and just the Z move as a whole, I liked how Ash and the group were doing this together. I'm sad that Gladion actually wasn't in that scene. I'll show you all the picture right now. I get it though, because Gladion isn't a part of the main group. He wasn't here from the beginning. But still, it would have been nice to even see Gladion here as well, since Gladion was mostly really wanting to hurry up and go save his mother. While Ash and the others were off to go save Lusamine, Kukui had to go back to the trial site to go help Burnett, because Burnett was being attacked by all of those Jangmos and Hackmos from the trial. Kukui then calls out a braviary, for crying out loud. We did not know Kukui had a braviary until now. And Kukui just takes out each and every one of these Jangmo and Hackmo with ease, which has me wondering, whoa, what power does Kukui hold? I really cannot wait to see a full battle between Ash and Kukui when that time comes. If it happens as well, which I do believe it will happen. They get to Ultra Space, and here's where things kind of get a little, in my opinion. Here, the companions break off and fight off all Lusamine's Pokemon. Basically, Kiawe and his Pokemon fight Totem Salazzle. It's basically a Totem Salazzle. Mallow, Sophocles, and Lana end up fighting some more Pokemon. And Gladion and his Pokemon end up fighting against Absol. As for Lily, Lily is trying to go and talk to Clefable to try to get it to calm down and remember her, since they were really good friends from back then. And as for Ash is trying to go save Lusamine out of her state. What I really was kind of about this scene is that the fact that Kiawe can handle his own, Gladion can handle his own. But as for Mallow, Lana, and Sophocles, they really couldn't handle their own in the fight. They needed Ash's Pokemon, Litten and Rowlet, to come help them. And I kind of wish that they could handle their own in the battle, but it does make sense since we're only 50 episodes in and they really didn't Lana has had some good development and Mallow has as well, but Sophocles is really underdeveloped, and this is kind of sad that Sophocles is really underdeveloped. It seems like he's only here for Toga tomorrow, but I do get why they put him in the series. I guess I'm not sure. Sophocles was kind of useless in this battle, in my opinion, which is kind of sad. I wish he could have did more as well. As for Lana, Kiawe, and Gladion, they all use their full Z power with their Z rings, and even though they do take down the Pokemon the first time, the Pokemon rise back up and attack, so that was kind of crazy. Overall, Ash, Gladion, and Lily end up going to Lusamine, and they end up trying to bring out Lusamine out of this state that she's in. Ash and Pikachu end up using their Z power because they haven't yet to use their Z power. And here's where we get to see Ash and Pikachu use 10 million Thunderbolt. I also have an issue with this as well, because it's not the fact that it came out of nowhere. I understand. This was during like a hype scene. We seen build up to this. Episode 19, Ash's Z-Ring started to glow. Or his Z-Crystal started to glow against the battle against Tapu Koko. So they were building this up. Tapu Koko was trying to get this to come out of Ash. We first seen like signs in episode 19 when Ash and Pikachu were running on that little hamster wheel as well. So it's been hinted at. My issue is, why would it get it just disappeared when the battle was over? Like, why couldn't Ash keep it? I really think that since this is Ash and Pikachu's specific Z Crystal, that they should be able to keep it and use it whenever they need to. I feel like the writers think that Ash may overuse this, and I really don't think he would, because he doesn't really overuse his other Z Crystals or Z Rings. But I had an issue with this because Ash's Z Crystal disappeared after they used 10 million Thunderbolt. As epic as it was, it shouldn't have disappeared, I believe. Who knows? Maybe they're going to have a story arc building this up. But I kind of wish that they just kept it. One way I could see them coming back from this, though, is the Ash vs. Tapu Koko 3, where he finally brings out his full 10 million volt power with Pikachu. But if it does just keep disappearing all the time, I might have an issue with that. But overall, I won't hold on to that for too long, since we just seen it. We just seen this today. Well, not today, in this episode. We gotta wait for more to happen before we can really say, this is a one-time thing. We end up discovering that Lusamine really does care about Lily and Gladion, even though she doesn't really show it. Ash ends up freeing Lusamine from the state after using that Z move. And basically, Lusamine is very grateful that she's back with her family. I really like how Lusamine became humble, even more humble than she already was with her family, Lily and Gladion. That was a really touching moment. Now, let's go ahead and talk about my thoughts over this arc as a whole. Overall, I thought the arc was good. It started out great. But near the end, it kind of got iffy with the whole Z-Ring thing, and also the fact that I don't know, it was just it was the companions. It was mostly like the companions that they couldn't help. I kind of wish that they could have held their own, but they actually needed Ash's help, which is understandable since Ash is the strongest trainer. Well, Ash, Gladion, and Kiawe are all the strongest trainers. But I feel like Mallow, Sophocles, and even Lana, they all need some more development. Kiawe is really developed and strong. Gladion's really developed and strong. Lily got her development in this arc. But as for the other characters, I really do believe that they should at least try to become stronger so that they don't have to always depend on Ash. I want them to all have an equal part, and for that to be their part, not them and Ash. Overall, The arc was really good, though, in my opinion. Those were the few issues that I had, but I did really enjoy this arc, and I really cannot wait for the next episode. I really am glad that they introduced characters like Lusamine, Wick, and even Faba. It was a big twist seeing Faba actually being like the main villain of this arc, and I'm surprised that Faba is, even in the next episode, he's like still there. I thought he would have been fired by now, but we'll have to wait to see what happens in that episode. As for Lusamine and Wick, they're both great characters. I really enjoyed their characters, especially Lusamine, and I cannot wait to see what the series holds next for those characters. And Burnett. Professor Burnett was a really great introduced character. I feel like they really did well with her and Kukui's relationship, where they started out knowing each other, but then over time, they really became more connected, and I really cannot wait to see if they actually get married in the next episode. Overall, as for Solgaleo was handled very well. From little baby Nephi to Solgaleo. Even though I do have an issue with Solgaleo not really helping that much, he was basically there to carry the trainer, you know. But even in the game, Solgaleo, I don't think really helps out that much, except for like transport you to Ultra Space and back. So yeah, it does make sense. Overall, I really enjoyed this arc. I believe I would recommend you guys to check it out, but it's a few episodes that you guys can skip, like maybe the Ditto episode and maybe the Teleporting Nebby episode. But other than that, it's all hype and action packed. I really enjoyed it a lot. Thank you all for watching my review. In the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this arc as a whole. I enjoyed it a lot, but then again, I had some issues. But overall, this is not my favorite arc. My favorite arc will still be a Kala arc, because another thing, it feels like Lily is losing her development. Because in the next trailer we see, she's back in her original form. I believe she should stay in her Z form. She has that moment. I feel like now that she can touch any Pokemon, she should be able to be a strong trainer. Like this, like the Z form represents that. I don't like how she reverts back, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Thank you all for watching my review. I hope y'all enjoyed. And in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of these episodes as a whole. Thank you all for watching. I'm TreyMan1. Peace out.